It's October 9th. It's probably like 2 o'clock in the afternoon right now. Um, as of now, Piper's still at the hospital, but she just got her. She had a tube that I showed a picture in the previous video of. It's a tube that was collecting any blood that would pool close to her new kidney that got removed today. And I think that was like one of the main concerns of being discharged today was that had to be out, obviously. But that got taken out early, maybe 8 in the morning that was taken out. So as of now, or as of today, it's the first time that Piper has not had any type of tube coming out of her at all, like since February. It's like she doesn't have any IVs. I mean, she probably has like a port that they can put drugs in or whatever, but that doesn't count. She doesn't have like a tube coming out of her that's like inside of her. It's the first time since February. So that's super exciting. I'm sure she's super happy about that. Um, she should be able to come home today. I still haven't heard that she is definitively coming home today, but that's been all the talk because I went and visited them yesterday. So I was able to be with them yesterday for a good 10 hours or something. My mom drove me there, and then my friend Bruce picked me up. So nobody had to wait around. That was my kind of big concern. Didn't want anybody waiting in a waiting room, or that's no fun. So that worked out. So when I was there, she's in good spirits. She's happy. You know, like myself, we're just kind of sore. Getting up and moving and bending over and laughing. Laughing was kind of the hardest thing because us three together make each other laugh a lot. So it was kind of a lot of like, stop, don't make me laugh. This hurts. There's a good amount of that. But yeah, we watched some movies. We played like Uno, and we played Connect Four, and she also had like a short therapy session where you walk the hall, a good long walk to like a therapy room, and they just have stairs. So she had to show that we have about 15 stairs coming up to all the rooms in the house are upstairs. So there's about 15 stairs that you got to come up. So she had to go up and down because in the room there's only like 4. So she went up and down those, 3 or 4 times, and then it takes your breath away. I get the same thing if I'm walking for a good amount of time. Your breath is short, so you feel out of breath. But I wish I would have wrote down the proper name for it. But there's a tube. This is a candle, but a tube comes out of there, and you put your mouth on it, and you suck in, and then the plunger goes up to your target goal, and you do that. We're supposed to be, both of us are supposed to be doing that like 10 times in the hour if you're awake, So basically that just equates to like, do it as often as, you can. It does make you feel better, especially if you were out of breath and then you calm down. Doing that makes me feel better. Getting up from a bed or something that causes some strain on your stomach muscles, doing that kind of helps too. But yeah, she's ready to come home. Hopefully I'll get the call that they're going to be leaving tonight. You know how hospitals are. It's Sunday and you need all the X's and signed and all the I's dotted and the T's crossed, and you gotta, some people need to get a hold of and maybe they're not available, and we know how this works, so we're just keeping our fingers crossed that everybody is on the same page and gets her out of there, because that was the only talk while I was there yesterday, was getting her out of there today. So I'm hoping that I'll see them later in the evening. Hopefully I'll get a call saying that they're leaving soon. Yeah, I guess one of the hurdles for us and for her to leave is, she has to have regular bowel movements, and I personally stopped taking the stimulant to help you move things, get things moving, and things are moving nicely now, so that's good, and it's also working for her. She's not taking any type of stimulant or poo juice, as we call it, because she's had a couple movements that were on the liquidy side, so that's all moving. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff to go over. This could be really, really boring and long, but I'll try to just go through some of the immediate type of things that pretty much generally most people want to know. And when she gets home, medication's gonna be different. Some of the things that are listed here, I'll give you a list on there of all her meds, but I'll just run down it. Some of the things are new, so I don't know how to say them, but some of the things are, I'll just go from the top. This looks like tacrolimus. That's going to be a lifelong thing that she takes, 3 capsules. It looks like 3 in the morning and 3 at night. The mycophenolate, she's been doing that in liquid form twice a day, but now she's going to be doing 4 capsules, and 4 in the morning, 3 in the evening. So just right there is what, 6, 9, 13. That's 13 pills that she'll be taking lifelong. So that's just the start of her meds now. She's been doing prednisone. That's the rheumatologist. We're going to see her on the 17th, I think. She's in charge of that. She's in charge of the hydroxychloroquine. She's been taking that as well. So those things are up to the rheumatologist. This one is for prevents blood clots. This one's going to be for 3 to 6 months. This is prescribed by the surgeons. Clopidogrel, Plavix, I guess is the other name. So that'll be for 3 to 6 months. The famotidine, that's basically Pepcid, that might go up because she's putting more pills in her stomach now. Potassium, that could be changed. She'll be taking the pill, but we're pretty good at whenever they said, oh, potassium's low, her phosphates are low, we can change that with diet. We have a potassium party. We got avocados, bananas, beans, all kinds of stuff. We know what we can do to kick it up, and her labs prove that diet works. So goal here is she's taking so many pills that her diet needs to be really honed in on, and we're gonna be on top of that forever. We're gonna be eating right, because that's the way things gotta be. Where are we at? The famotidine, potassium, the nystatin. That looks like it's 3 months and it'll go down. That's an oral swish. She has this, looks like a lollipop, and they put it in liquid, and then she swishes it all in her mouth. I guess that's to prevent fungal infection or thrush. She'll take that for 3 months, and then Trimethoprim. What is this for? Prevents PCP pneumonia, or so that prevents lung infection. So she'll take that for a year. So these are her meds now. It's 2 big bags of pills. So, you know, that's life. It's been life. So it's not scary. It is what it is, you know. We'll take care of it, and we're gonna rock it. So for now, I'll go through like her at home binder. For now, she has to avoid illnesses, you know. For the first 3 months at school, she really should be wearing a mask at school. If she has like a fever that goes over 101.5, we have to call and see what we got to do. Take direction from there. If she vomits, we have to call. Like, that's just not good. She's taking so many meds, you know. Her daily routine is the same as me. It looks like shower once a day, lightly soap the area, because here, I'll show you. This area, like this, you lightly soap it, but you don't touch it, you don't rub it, water runs over it, and you don't peel it. Like, this stuff is gonna fall off. They said in like 2 weeks that will start falling off. So just wash it regularly, and then, you know, that stuff will fall off. Hers is in a different place, obviously, but it's similar type of incision. Brushing the teeth, that's normal. You know, we gotta walk. Our exercises is starting with walking. She can't do gym class for 2 months. Just stay away from any contact sports, you know. It's all kind of, you know, as you would expect, I guess. No rough play, same thing. She needs to stay like protected from the sun, you know, kind of forever. She can't be a sunbather, which, what's the point, really? Just protect yourself from the sun. We'll probably, you know, when we get to the point where we're hanging at some place where you can swim, I'm guessing that she'll just wear those swimsuits that just cover everything, you know. That's kind of like, it seems to be like way more of a thing now. I see way more kids that wear long sleeve shirts at the pool, longer shorts and stuff. So, and that's kind of her style anyway. So that ain't a thing at all. I mean, she's 11, so close to 12. Believe that? But she's got to drink 2 liters a day. So far, I was like, how's that, Piper? It's like, does that feel good to be able to like chug stuff now? She's like, well, it's kind of like a double-edged sword type thing, because it's like she couldn't drink when she was doing home dialysis, or dialysis in general, and she's getting full of dextrose, which makes you thirsty. So it's like, here, put all this stuff in your body that makes you thirsty, but don't drink. So she's like, now it's kind of, you know, not the easiest thing in the world to drink 2 liters for her, but she's rocking it. It's not a thing. She's gonna do what she needs to do. She's not a whiner, and she's dealt with so much crap that, you know, drinking 2 liters is not really asking too much, you know. And it's understandable why. As long as there's a logical reason why, we're good, you know. She can't drink grapefruit or pomegranate juice because it interacts with some of her medications. But it talked about her incision. We talked about her meds, clinic visits. She's going to always bring it back. Oh, so she'll be taking meds like in the morning and the evening. For the first 2 months, she's got to go and give labs twice a week. Now, the thing that I'm just realizing is she can't take her meds before she gives labs. So we're going to be running up to the hospital at like 6 in the morning, 2 days a week. It looks like. Maybe we'll hone it into something else, but just looking at this, that's what it looks like. We'll have to give labs before 8, and then so she can take her meds on a regular basis. Doesn't seem like there's much leeway on these, since there's so much. You can't be like put anything off to like gain up and have too much in the middle, you know. But yeah, so she's got to give labs twice a week for the first 2 to 3 months, and that means going up to the Lurie Hospital downtown. So not quite sure when she goes back to school. It's looking like once her wounds are healed and she can move freely. Like, I think it's kind of like me, like 6 to 8 weeks to where you're not physically limited. For me, they said 6 months for full like recovery of the whole system, like your body getting used to having one kidney. But I'm not on any, as far as I know, I'm not on any meds to correct anything. My body's just gotta realize there's one in there, and that's what we got, and I gotta, take it easy on that one, give it what it needs. I gotta go there on Wednesday. My evaluations are 1 week after surgery, which is 1 week after, basically 1 week after surgery, which is next Wednesday. This Wednesday coming up. And so it's 1 week, and then it's 3 months, so then it's like January, and then it's 1 year, and then 2 years, and that's my obligations for following up on the donor follow-ups. But so I'll find out more on myself on Wednesday. I'm just sticking to managing my meds and relaxing, and trying not to exert these incisions that were made. But so far I'm good. I just get short of breath. Getting out of bed is getting easier. Starting to stand up and stuff is getting a little easier. Just gotta be slow and ginger, I'm fine with that. We went through medicines. That's another thing, is I'm gonna have to get a doctor, but I'm gonna have to have a primary doctor, which I've never had since I was in high school, which I want to do some research on, because I want to find a doctor that isn't a slave to pharmaceutical companies. So if that's even a thing, I mean, basically what I'm saying is a doctor that understands that diet is more important than taking pills, and one that's knowledgeable of marijuana products and just alternative things. That's important to me. So got any info, let me know. What else I got going on here? I should wrap this up. But the one thing about her labs is I'll show you the labs from February to now. Liz looked at the labs today, and she looked at the main concerning things were the BUN and the creatinine, and those were like the ones that were just way off the charts. And as of today, those are like in the green. They're like normal, which is amazing. So we're all very happy with the way things are going thus far, and we'll do everything in our power to make sure that it stays that way. Things are going good, and all the positivity that everybody has sent us and all the help that everybody has sent us has contributed greatly to things moving in the right way, and can never thank you all enough. I'll be happy to do anything and everything that I can for anybody. So please reach out if you ever need my skills of any which sort. I'll be happy to provide them. But I'm going to let it go now. This could be really fucking long and boring. Hopefully, I've tried to give you like all the gist of everything. There's always more, but that's good for now. And I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.